Inheritance is the property that the access controls on files in a collection will be inherited from the access controls on the collection. Collection management is simplified if the access controls on each file are automatically set. A file can inherit access controls from the parent collection. Inheritance can also be applied recursively across all sub-collections. The inheritance property can be turned on or off for any collection using the MSI set-ACL microservice. The rule test-setinheritance.r is available in LifeLive Zone Home RW More Rules test-setinheritance.r. The rule template defines the information needed for execution and the operations that are performed. The input variables are star relative collection, a relative collection name. The session variables are $rod zone client and $username client, which define the data grid zone name and the username. The persistent state information that's used is call ID for a collection internal identifier and call name for a collection name. The policy functions are check call input to check the input collection name. The operations that are performed are fail to terminate the execution if the check call input fails. For each to loop over the result set, if to do a conditional test, MSI set ACL to set the access control, select to generate a query, and write line to write an output line. The rule test-setinheritance.r is shown here. The rule is available at LifeLive Zone Home RW More Rules test-setinheritance.r. This rule is very similar to the prior inheritance rule we looked at, with one minor change. This one just sets the inheritance. It does not set any access permissions for the anonymous account. The rule sets up the path name to a collection that will have access control set. The collection name is checked if it exists. Inheritance is set recursively on the collection. Take 7 minutes and complete exercise 82. For your research collection, set inheritance on a collection. You can use the rule LifeLive Zone Home RW More Rules test-setinheritance.r. Please load a paragraph describing your result into the lifetime library in the sub-collection class INLS 624 by the end of today's class.